Hey guys, today we're gonna talk about crushes and especially boys when you are a girl and you have a crush on a boy. I think that's like specifically what this is about. Because here's the thing, I have a crush on a guy, right? And I don't really like him as a person, let's say. You know what I mean? Like I discovered things, oh my god, like the camera's moving way too much. I don't know how to stop that. I don't know how to stop that. Oh, okay, it's stopping now. Anyway, I'm gonna try not to move a lot. But anyway, I don't know. Every time I move, it moves. But anyway, this is gonna be a little bit messy. But anyway, so what I was saying is, I have a crush on a guy, and I'm in like the process of like getting over it because I'm not like, oh my god, he's amazing. Oh my god, he's. I mean, I don't think I've ever been like back when I didn't really know him at all. Like I thought he was perfect. Like he looked like a green flag through and through. I was like, oh my god, you know what I mean? I was like, I'm scared because like what if this is like my future husband? You know what I mean? Like this is so scary. Like I don't want to find the one like right now. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I'm too young. I don't know. That's what I thought in my head. And then I guess life put me in my place and it was like, you know what? You didn't want to find the one right now. Well, he's not gonna be the one. Let me tell you that. He was ended up being narcissistic. And you know what's really interesting about that? I even though I know he's narcissistic and even though I know that he has issues, like and even though I know that he is not good for me or for anybody that he would be dating, I still somehow found myself like thinking about him a lot. And I was like, but if I know that he's like I don't know, if I know that he's narcissistic, if I know that he like wants to think that everybody that he's better than everybody else and all that stuff, I was like, what do I still like him? Like what do I find myself like stalking him all the time? What do I find myself like thinking about him and stuff? I mean, let's put this out there, he is like one of the most one of the most beautiful people I've ever seen in my life. Like he and another guy that I had a crush on when I was in my last year of high school, like those were the two guys, like the two most beautiful guys I've ever seen in my life, like in real life, like not in a movie. And like he's absolutely stunning. I don't know if anybody else like in real life agrees with this, but like he was absolutely stunning. And so I was like, I think I like him because of that. You know what I mean? Like, but I'm not. I mean, I've had crushes on guys that are not conventionally attractive, but I like them because of their personality. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, I also care about personality. I think it's so amazing. And there was this professor that I had in the last year of my bachelor's who was not that conventionally attractive. Like, I wouldn't be attracted to a guy like that, but because his personality was so cool and he was so like confident, but like actually confident, not like arrogant, whatever. Like, he was actually confident in who he was, and he was so like I don't know, like he was funny and he had like a cool personality, and so I'm not saying I had a crush on him, but I was like it was like almost, you know what I mean? Like this like weird in between. I felt like that. And I don't know, like it's there's a few people who you're like, okay, like their personality is the one that like shines for them, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like it's not about looks to an extent, you know what I mean? But like humans are very visual, you know what I mean? Like he looks like a freaking painting. And like I don't know, I think I'm so I don't know, I'm just so frustrated by it because like I'm not saying that he would like me back or that he would like date me. Although because he's narcissistic, I think if I wanted to, I'm probably being delusional, but I think if I wanted to, I think I could pull him because I feel like he as a narcissistic person, like I don't think I'm ugly at all. And I think that like if I showed him like deep admiration for him, like if I was like a fan or something for him, like if I acted like, "Oh my god, you're so good and you're so this and that," because like there's been a few times like there was this like mini contest that we had in class where we had to present something. It was a product and we had to like sell it. And I think I presented really well, but he's also really good at presenting and he's way better at it than me. And just public speaking in general. And he won. And I was kind of pissed off because I was like, dude, I put so much effort in this, but I was like, I mean, I understand. Like, he's really good at presenting. Not only does he like mog everybody in the class, but also like he's just really good at what he does. And so I congratulated him because I was like, okay, this is gonna make me feel better because I was feeling bad that I had lost because I don't know why I thought I was gonna win, but anyway, and I'm not competitive like that, but it just I don't know. I don't know. It was a long story. I'll probably tell you guys another day. But the thing is, like, I was like shook because I don't know. It seemed as though I was gonna win. Oh my god, why does the camera keep moving so much? I think I'm moving too much. Anyway, so I was like, how would I make myself feel better? You know what? At the end of the day, he's my crush. So I'm gonna congratulate him and let's see what happened. And I'm not like sucking his dick or anything. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna congratulate him. Like, hey, you know what? It was fair competition. Like it was. You know what I mean? It was nice to have you as a competitor. And I mean, I didn't tell him this. I just said that I really liked your presentation and like I just wanted to congratulate you, whatever. Like that's what I said. And he, oh my god, this is completely unrelated, but like I should have known he was narcissistic by then, but I just didn't know what narcissistic was. You know what I mean? Like I didn't know like how narcissistic people acted and stuff like that. His eyes like lit up and like his face lit up like I've never seen anybody's face light up. Like he was like, I don't know if I've told this story in a video before. I don't know. I feel like I have. I don't know. Because I told my parents this story. I don't know who else I told this story to, like, to. So, I don't know. And, I don't know. His face was like, oh my god, thank you so much. You know what I mean? Like, his face, like, I've never seen anybody smile as hard as he did. Or get as happy as he did. You know what I mean? Like, I'm never in my life. And I don't think I'll ever. And I've never seen him happier than that. I was like, this is crazy. I thought he was going to be like, okay, yeah, whatever. You know what I mean? But he was like, it was, like, crazy. Anyway. So this is nothing to do. But, like, if, like, and there was a few times where, like, it seemed as though, like, he was trying to, like, flirt with me or trying to, like, start a conversation or, like, he was, like, making eye contact to, like, start a conversation with me. But because I'm shy as fuck, I didn't do that. I mean, now I'm glad that I didn't do that because, you know what I mean? Like, who knows what would have ended up happening. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to get more problems than I mean, I already think I have, it's not that I have too many problems, but you know what I mean? Like, I have things to do and I have things to focus on. You know what I mean? I think the last thing I need is a narcissistic cunt to come to my life and make it worse than it already is. I mean, it's not that it's bad, but like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want you to give me more problems than the problems I already have. You know what I mean? Like, as if I didn't have enough things to do or to think about. You know what I mean? And so I'm glad that didn't happen. I'm like, okay, I'm glad that I was too shy to like look back at him and like make eye contact and whatever. You know what I mean? But I think that what I'm saying is that I think I could have pulled him if I had been like sucking his dick and being like, oh my god, you're so handsome and you're so amazing and you're so perfect and so whatever. But I never wanted to suck his dick or anything. Like, I think like maybe just men in general, like if you suck his dick too hard, like if you, like in a figurative manner, you know what I mean? Like if you tell him like how good he is and whatever, he's probably going to be attracted to you because he's probably going to be like, I'm not saying all men, but some men are probably going to be like, she admires me, like I want that, you know, I love that, you know what I mean? So I want a girl who like, you know, admires who I am, you know what I mean? I mean, I'm not saying you shouldn't admire the guy that you're dating, but what I'm saying is like, it should be mutual, like it should be mutual admiration, you know what I mean? Like, of course I want to admire the person that I'm dating, but I also want to be admired by them, you know what I mean? Like I want this like mutual support. I want him to support me in what I do, and I want to support him in what he does. You know what I mean? I want to learn from each other, and I want to inspire each other or feel inspired by each other, you know? And so I feel like if I had sucked his dick a little bit, like, oh my god, you're so amazing at this and that, whatever, I feel like he would have been like, I want this bitch because she's constantly sucking my dick. I love that. And I don't think he's like, I was like, he's such an extrovert, but like, why doesn't he have a girlfriend? And also he's like beautiful as fuck. Like, why doesn't he have a girlfriend? And then I was like, cause like, if he wanted to, he would, you know what I mean? Like if he wanted to flirt, like if he liked a girl or whatever, like he would totally like pursue her and she would, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think she would say no. Like, he's beautiful, you know what I mean? And then I, you know, with time I understood that it was, you know, he wanted somebody that would suck his dick. And so, and I guess like, I don't know how many girls, like, at least where I live, like, girls are kind of like, oh, like, shut up, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think there's a lot of girls who would be willing to suck his dick. Like, she would have to be really stupid to really think that he is all that great. So I think all of us, or most of us are like, shut up, you know what I mean? Like, we know how you are, you know what I mean? Like, you're narcissistic, you think you're better than the rest, you think you're so hot, like, you're arrogant about things, and you're not even that as great as you want to seem to be, or whatever. So, I don't know. I think we don't buy that shit. That's what I mean. And, oh my god. I'm so sorry. Because I literally just had dinner. So where was I going with all of this? I'm not saying I would have pulled him, like, whatever. But you know what I mean? Like, I think in his case, because he's narcissistic, like, sucking his dick, I think that's the move that you gotta make. Like, look mid. Don't mog him. Or if you're gonna mog him, like, that's fine. Because maybe he's gonna focus on looks or whatever. And suck his dick. That's all you gotta do. And don't beat him at anything. Don't be better than him at anything. You have to be his fan. So if you want to date a narcissist, be good looking and be his fan. Or be successful, but like, suck his dick. Like, in a figurative manner. In the literal manner, I don't know. I can't tell you anything about that. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah. The topic of this. I'm such a big yapper. I didn't even talk about this. Anyway. So then I came to realize, like, because I saw this person on TikTok who was talking about, he was like, okay, I don't, I realized that I'm not in love with this person. I'm actually obsessed. And I was like, that opened my eyes, because I was like, why do I still have a crush on this fucking guy if I don't like anything about him? You know what I mean? I was like, I'm gonna quote this guy, Christian Bale, when he was playing Patrick Bateman, when he was doing American Psycho. He was like, I don't like the character. Like, I don't like Patrick Bateman. I don't like him at all. Like, as a person, I don't admire anything about him. But like, I would say that, Patrick Bateman, like, obviously he's a horrible person, but like, as a character, he's fucking iconic. Like, we all have to admit it. He's fucking iconic. He's narcissistic. He is a psychopath. He's delusional. He is schizophrenic. Like, he's crazy. He tries to seem like put together, but he's like absolutely insane. Like, as a character, I love him. I'm obsessed with him. And this guy reminded me a lot of American Psycho. It's not that he's a psychopath, but like, he was narcissistic and fake like that. And so he reminded me a lot of that, and I was obsessed with him as a character. And I always thought about it. I was like, as like a movie character, like, I'm obsessed with him. I, as a character in my story, I love him. Like, I love, it's so interesting how, like, the way that he acts is so fucking delusional. You know what I mean? Like, the way that he sees success and he chases what he thinks is success when it really just doesn't go anywhere at the end of the day. And the fact that he feels so good doing the things that he does when it's really not that big of a deal, or the fact that he really thinks he's better than everybody else when he really doesn't have anything on anybody, or the fact that somebody can beat him at some point and he can get all envious and he almost seems like a mean girl about it or whatever. And it's like, I was obsessed with that personality disorder. And so I realized I was obsessed with him, not actually in love, because I would ask myself, like, I've been having a crush on him for months now. Like, am I in love? Do I have a crush on him? Because I'm not. I don't love him. I don't even like who he is as a person. But why? And then I was like, oh, I'm obsessed with him. Like, as a character, he's iconic. Like, I love him. Like, slay. But as a person, it's like, stay away from me. Stay the fuck away from me. And I don't know. I think the thing that I'm the most like disappointed about is the fact that he's a piece of shit. Because like, he's so beautiful. Like, what a waste of fucking, face card. Because like, I don't know. I mean, he looks like a good guy and everything. Like, I feel like if he didn't have, this sounds fucking nuts, but I think if he didn't have a narcissist, if he wasn't a narcissist, like if he didn't have NPD, narcissistic personality disorder, I think he would be my type. You know what I mean? Like, I think he would be a nice guy. I don't know. Maybe it's not even true. But I don't know. He doesn't see, I don't know. Because he's like nice when you don't know him at all. But that's also who like he tries to be. He tries to seem to be. Forget what I just said. That sounded bad. But anyway, what I was saying is, yeah, I don't have a crush on him. I'm actually obsessed with him. Like, as a character, he's iconic. Like, I love that. I kind of wanted to block him on social media to like stop stalking him and stuff like that. But then I was like, I want to see pictures. Because like, even though I don't like him as a person, like, I'm sorry, I dropped my lip gloss. Like, I want to keep seeing pictures because he's so beautiful. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, my eyes want to see him. It gives me dopamine. I love looking at his face. Do you know what I mean? And I think I'll soon get over him. Right? Because, like, I haven't seen him in, like, a long time. But I'm also, like, and every time that I'm doing something, like, when I'm busy doing something, like, whether it is, like, making videos or when I have, like, exams or whatever to focus on or something to worry about, I always forget about him. You know what I mean? Like, it's superficial as fuck. You know what I mean? I don't like his personality, so it's like easy to not, you know what I mean? When I like somebody's looks, you know what I mean? Even if I'm like, okay, this guy is like mid, but he's kind of cute, whatever. Or even if he's like almost like towards ugly or what's conventionally ugly. But like, if I love his personality or if I love what he does, or like if we have a lot in common, I start thinking like, oh my God, we have a lot in common. Like, what does this mean? Do you know what I mean? Like, is he like gonna be my boyfriend or something? You know what I mean? Like I'm not superficial like that. I don't think that's all that matters. But obviously, when you see somebody so good looking, I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, you're almost like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, because he looks, dude, I wish I could show you how he looks. Like, he looks gorgeous. He looks gorgeous. He looks amazing. But yeah, The process of getting over somebody is so weird. Because it's like, do you know what I mean? Like, I reckon I'm getting over it because I'm not like, especially the more I get to know him, I'm like, what a piece of shit. You know what I mean? Like, every fucking day, like, when I discover something about him, I get more and more disgusted. Honestly. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't really like him, like I said. And I feel like the fact that, you know what I mean? Like, that we're not, like, talking or anything right now. Like, we're not even in the same class or anything. It's like, it's not. I think I'm gonna get over it soon, especially since I don't like him. So yeah, but it's like this weird in between because it's like, I mean, I still feel differently about him. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel about like I don't feel yeah, what I feel about him is not the same as what I feel about the rest of the people. You know what I mean? Like, he makes me feel a certain way. Like, he's like special in my mind, you know? Like, he causes something special in me, but also like each time is like less and less. So it's like, and when you get disgusted by him, it's like, ugh, you're disappointing. You know what I mean? I saw this thing that narcissists, when they start dating somebody or when they start like having a crush on somebody to the extent where they can have a crush on people, I don't know. Um, they start becoming like obsessed with the person. Like, they kind of like idealize the person, and then when they find out that the person they're dating is not all that perfect, they end up even like hating them for not being perfect. And I think this is kind of like the case, but I'm like disappointed because I thought no, he looked like a better person. Like, he looked like he was like a genuinely good guy. And the fact that he seemed so perfect and the fact that he's not, I'm kind of mad at him. I'm like, why did you have to be such a piece of shit? I don't think it's that hard to be a normal, decent guy. Do you know what I mean? Like, it almost like pisses me off. Like, why did you have to be a narcissistic piece of shit? Like, why did you have to have this like personality disorder and identity crisis? You know what I mean? Like, why did you have to be like that? Why couldn't you just be normal? You know what I mean? Maybe he has like traumas in the past that caused him like narcissism and stuff like that, but I can't fucking fix that. You know, a lot of girls are like, I can change. You can't fucking change shit. You know what I mean? Like, if he doesn't change because he doesn't want to, he's not gonna change for you, bitch. Like, you're not that important. How many guys cheat? You're not that important. You know what I mean? So if he's not gonna change for him, he's not gonna change for you. Okay? So where was I going with that? Yeah, I'm just disappointed. I'm almost like pissed off because it's like, you're so fucking beautiful. Like, if you were a good person, like, you would be like, do you know what I mean? Like, you would be a fucking unicorn. That's what you would be. So I was disappointed because I thought he was better than that. So it's like, this fucking idiot. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah. Anyway, should I leave you guys with on that note? Like, that was kind of weird. But anyway, I will see you guys next time, maybe with something more intellectually relevant to say. So yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Bye.